Bend in Central Oregon is a whitewater community. You don't need to go totally bonkers to enjoy whitewater kayaking. Class 2 Splash and Giggle can supply enough good times for most people. Whether you want to go big or keep it simple, one thing remains the same. Having a properly fitting kayak makes all the difference. We were fortunate enough to be invited to the annual Jackson Kayaks Product Launch. There, we were able to nab a wonderfully delivered boat fitting demonstration from the head hondos at Jackson Kayaks. Recorded live in Rock Island, Tennessee. When we come back, Whitewater Boat Fitting 101 with Jackson Kayaks. Tumalo Creek, Kayak and Canoe. From this iconic old mill building, these river stewards share all types of epic water adventures. They've been doing it for like 20 years. The staff at Tumalo Creek will get you on the water, fitted and educated to the paddlecraft of your liking. Demos and rentals, designed with the try before you buy philosophy, with the water just steps from the shop. Demos, rentals, classes, community. Tumalo Creek.
Hey Dan, how's it going today?
Hey, how are you?
Psyched to go paddle in Rock Island State Park?
Yeah, for sure.
All right, so give me your inseam shoe size and your weight so we can find the right size of boat for you.
All right, inseam is 33, shoe size is 12.5, and weight is 247.
All right, great. So what we're gonna do is adjust the seat first so we can trim the boat out to the correct position for your weight and inseam. And I'm gonna move us so that we're one notch behind the furthest forward position.
Okay.
And what I'm gonna have you do next is, I've already pulled the foam out of the bulkhead so we have all the space to start. To have you hop in the boat, and as your feet touch the bulkhead, I want you to push forward. It's loose now. And first things first is, I want you to wiggle so that your knees are gonna come up into the knee bumps here, so that you're getting your full thigh underneath the thigh brace.
Okay.
And we good on space with the hip pads here?
A little tight.
All right, go ahead and hop back on the stern deck real quick. So let's pull these guys up a little higher. And what I want you to do is put your thumb on them, just like you're using a shoehorn, and slide past your thumb as you go down in. That way they won't pinch to the side of the hull. A little bit better? All right, so now, once again, grab the cockpit rim, wiggle forward. And what I want you to do is lean a little further forward from the waist than you would when you're paddling.
Yep.
And now we're gonna go ahead and snug the back band rope. And before you lean back, I want you to put your thumb on this, just like a little gate. Now lean back real hard and lock it into position. That way it's not gonna slip on you when you're paddling. Lastly, I want you to grab this rope, pull it towards you till the bulkhead touches your feet. After that, I want you to wiggle and manipulate your feet so you can get it just a little too tight. Now push that down into the boat, and now push with your feet to lock it into position. Now, feel pretty good? Do we need to add any hip shims to you?
No, we're good.
All right, so go ahead and release both back band ropes. And since we're going paddling whitewater, there's 5 things that we've got to have. Okay, so the first thing, let's go ahead and stand through your skirt, pull that up. It's gonna be a lot easier to do that than pulling the skirt over top of the PFD. Perfect. And also, don't forget that there are different size skirts and different size cockpits, so we gotta make sure we have the right size, but we should be good to go. So grab your PFD. And remember that these are the most bare bones essential. Since it's warm out today, we're good to go. We don't need a dry top or anything like that, but in cold water environments, we need to make sure we're wearing the right layers and all that good stuff. Okay, snug that up, and then we'll go for the helmet next. Chin strap tight. And in addition to that core 5, good footwear is always a great idea. Last thing we want to do is ruin our day by slicing our foot open before we even get to the river. Yeah, get some good paddler foot action there. Sweet. So remember how to pick up your boat properly to protect your back?
Why don't you tell me?
All right, just to go ahead and roll the boat up on its edge. And that way you can stand up with it, reach across the cockpit rim, and roll it onto your shoulder. And then that way you can balance it out. And with all of our creek boats, there's a nice handle out on the wall, so you can reach in and grab the handle and balance it fore and aft as you go and do it. And there we go. Let's head to the water, to the boat ramp. Hang on. Go better down. So first thing, grab that cockpit room and wiggle your butt further forward in the seat. Make sure you're nestled right up in there. Excellent. So now go ahead, over exaggerate that forward lean, and we'll pull that back band nice and tight. Now if your skirt gets caught, you just lift it up, good to go. And now thumbs on the jam cleats, lean back, lock it in position. Good, and you still have plenty of tightness and snugness on your feet on the bulkhead?
I do.
Excellent, let's go for the skirt. So, good job. Remember to always make sure the whole ran's down underneath the cockpit rim, otherwise your day will end really quick. All right, have a good paddle, man.
All right, thank you.
Have fun.